Okay, so this is just going to be a short uh, review of my gameplay, I guess. This is just a really close match that I thought was really good and worth recording. So I'll try to give my thought process on things when they were happening during the game, and I'll mention things that I did wrong and what I probably should have done instead, because there are definitely times where I did things incorrectly. And I'll mention things, I guess, that I did correctly, even though it's usually pretty apparent, I guess, to me, but to someone else it might not be. So anyway, I'll start it. I do my normal kickoff, which is, I think it's the fast one that I believe Rusty made a video on. And then here I'm trying to pass it down, assuming that pay it forward was going to move up for a potential pass. Now I'm just getting boosts and rotating back since I see that my teammates are forward. I put myself in a position where I can potentially do something. Here I just want to stop the ball from getting to our half. I'll try and delay as long as possible. And I also end up getting a good touch to my teammate who gets a shot on net. Here, again, a little, I mean, the challenge wasn't terrible, it was just a little late. And here the bumps could have been better. Like, I could have gotten supersonic and I could have killed that guy. Not that it really mattered in the end of the situation. Now we're just bumping each other because we're really bad at this game. And right now we're just trying to back out of our half with the ball as safely as we can. I'm just flicking it over the guys so that I can just, again, waste more of their boosts and help my teammates get into position. Here I'll wait and see that my teammate's back on that, so I can let him take the first touch. And now I'll let him make his play. Once that's done, I tried to pass that middle, but the pinch ended up sending it back to our net. My teammate misread the bounce and misscored. And here again I'll do well, I actually messed up my kickoff that time, so I had to improvise and did a late dash kickoff. And once again, right here, I was just trying to, I think in the moment I was trying to get the ball off the backboard to try and get a double touch, but I messed up. And there again, just obviously hitting it to the corner to try and keep our side safe. This was meant to either be a shot or a pass, it kind of just works out. The opponent there probably could have beaten Shrew, and I also probably should have scored that if I was more consistent. Either way, it's a good opportunity. And now that I'm potentially 1v3 or 1v2 back, I'll just do what I can to try and waste time. And I tried to pass it over to pay it forward, because I knew he was at least on the right side. I just wasn't certain where exactly he was. Here, I'm just trying to do a small pass and try to get the ball out, but I failed at the end of it. Once again, I know that Shrew's behind me, so I assumed that he went for boost, so I went for the ball there. And again, I tried to make a pass down, which was a pretty good pass, he just didn't read it correctly. Here, I'll just go back to back, or at least back to net, first to back post, while my teammates deal with the ball, and then I'll go for the ball here now that I see that it's, like, I am in the optimal position. That was a really good pass, but the guy had an amazing read. And here, I shouldn't have gone for that bump, and I really shouldn't have gone for the boost. I should have just gone immediately straight back to net. But I assumed that my teammate wouldn't miss, which isn't always the safest thing to assume. Here, I know the ball is going to be at least close to my possession. I tried to, at first, read it. I thought it was going to roll down, but it didn't. Here, I know Shrew's going to bang it, or at least I assumed he was going to bang it more forward. Of course, here I'll go on the backboard. I tried to go for a bump on this guy, but I missed. It would have been pretty good because it would have led to a potential attack. Here, I'm just getting boosted and getting into a position that's good. And then I go up to try and beat this guy to the ball. Now I'm just collecting their boost. And I shouldn't have turned in there. I should have just assumed that Shrew would pass it to me because he's pretty good about that. But in the end it worked out, and I got a pretty lucky pinch that went to pay it forward. Here I was patient and I just kind of assumed that Shrew would potentially miss that. I probably shouldn't have pinched that. I probably should have landed behind it and continued to dribble it. Here I was kind of worried because I didn't know if he could get around it, if my teammate could get around it, but thankfully he did. Now I'm kind of counting on him, on Shrew to beat that guy to the ball, and I'm just kind of chilling, moving around the field, waiting for a good opportunity, which Pay It Forward did make, and I actually put it in that time instead of missing to the side. And now we just kind of get this stalemate for a while. Here I try and take it up the wall to try and get a double tap, but the guy obviously reads it. I almost got the dunk still, but either way it was a good idea. It was at least an okay attack. Here, of course, I'm trying to get a banger, but I didn't get around the ball to the right enough to hit it to the left. Here I can assume that Shrew's going to hit that a second time. Now I'm assuming this guy's going to hit it on the side of the wall, which he did. I just got a bad first touch and couldn't get the double touch. Now I'm just chilling by that because I don't want them to somehow get it on target. Here I'm waiting to see if they'll hit it. They do, of course, so I try and control it to our corner, but I don't do a very good job, and they got really close to ending here. Still not the best touch by me, and they should have won. Here I let Ryan have it, just because he had possession. And that was, I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but Vince missed the ball there, which was probably for the best. Here I was pretty certain I could beat the guy to the ball, and I did. I just didn't get the best touch on it. And there, we got lucky that it was on the backboard of the post. And here I assume that Vince is going to go for a pass on the backboard there, so I was getting ready for that. Now I'm just waiting to see if this guy does something with it, and I challenged earlier, which was pretty good. Here I get a pretty good pass to Ryan, and then I go back because I see that both my teammates are up, and I just get ready for anything that can potentially happen. Now I'm just waiting, because it was pretty obvious that there was going to be an attack coming. I probably should have stayed. Yeah, I did actually save this. Still in a pretty bad situation. I was a little rushed there. I probably could have taken took my time more. Here I did predict that Icy would hit towards me, but I didn't get the best touch. It was okay, and Ryan almost scored off of it, but it could have been better. Here again, I'm just beating into the ball. I didn't get the best touch. I was trying to hit it to the wall so I could then go for a double tap. But Vince gets a good clear, and I just stay behind him in case something happens, which... pretty bad challenge by me. It's usually really bad to go into the corner, especially into the opponent's corner, especially if one of your teammates is already there. Here I just stay by net because I see my teammates are out and there's potential danger. And I missed the double tap, which could have led to us losing. It should have. I'm kind of expecting Vince to hit that, which he does. Didn't expect the guy to immediately read it, and also I should have touched that. Not that it was that big of a deal, but it does lead to them having a potential opportunity, which they came really close to scoring on, which probably should have. Here I just make sure I see the boost, and I see that my teammates managed to clear the ball, so I get the boost. And again, it was a really good pass by Vince, but they got out on defense. Made a really good save. Here we almost had a really good play. I passed it down to Ryan, and then he makes a backboard pass to Vince, which we were super close to scoring off of. It was almost a really nice play. Here I just go in to try and waste some more time so my teammates can get boosts and such. That second jump was pretty bad by me though, because now I'm kind of rushing back to get boosts. That challenge was okay. It wasn't the best likeliness for winning the 50-50, but I did pretty well. Here I'm just kind of chilling. I was hesitant to go for this because I didn't know if that guy would rush it. And now I kind of tried to control it and make a pass down the mid for my teammates, but no one was ready for me. Once again, I just go back to post because I see that there's an opportunity for the opponents. Tried to beat that guy. Thankfully I got the bump, which is still good. And now I just leave myself in a position that Vince could potentially pass to me. But he didn't have good control of the ball, so he has had to have it taken off him. Here I go for another touch off the ceiling, because it's usually a good way to beat the opponents on defense if you go for a touch off the ceiling. It's better than getting a 50-50, I'd say, and having the ball pinch out to one of the corners. Here I just have to get a controlled touch. I took my time, and then I kind of just threw myself at the ball, forcing them to hit it higher than the net. I went for this just because I see that both my teammates are past the ball, because I didn't expect that guy to get the touch. And I was pretty much on that side of the fence there. And here I get a really good double tap that the defender wasn't seeing coming, and score. But yeah, that was a really close game that we had, and I thought it was worth recording, and hopefully you enjoyed the commentary.